Good evening, and welcome to the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club's Monday evening transmission of Amateur Radio Newsline. My name is Russ, and my call is KD8VYT. But for this presentation of Newsline, I will be using the club call Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. Without further ado, this is Amateur Radio Newsline.
Amateur Radio Newsline report number 2519 with a release date of Friday, February 6, 2026 to follow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The following is a QST. The Beauvais Island de-expedition team announces a delay. 4 hams are among those who will track the flight of Artemis II, and a Groundhog Day special event station covers some ground. All this and more as Amateur Radio Newsline report number 2519 comes your way right now.
From around the world, this is Newsline, Amateur Radio's independent, on-the-air news and bulletin service. Now, reporting from Jonesboro, Arkansas, here's Skeeter Nash, N5ASH.
Our top story is the Beauvais Island. The de-expedition to the most remote uninhabited island on our planet is facing a delay. Graham Kemp, VK4BB, picks up the story from here.
If you're keeping your ears tuned for the start of the 3Y0KD expedition to Beauvais Island, the thing you're going to need more than good propagation, sufficient power, a good antenna, and of course good timing is patience. The team's plans have been delayed by about 2 weeks, according to their website. Their sailing vessel is undergoing additional maintenance to secure it for the journey to the remote island. The team writes, and I quote, "While this delay is disappointing, the safety of our team remains our highest priority," end quote. According to the team, nothing else about the team's game plan has changed, and after 3 years of planning, they are looking forward to being QRV before too long. This is Graham Kemp, VK4BB.
The Artemis II crewed test flight, which was to have lifted off sometime early this month, has been delayed by NASA after the discovery of several issues, including hydrogen leaks in the Space Launch System tanks. Meanwhile, as the agency conducts a review and reschedules a launch for March, the space agency has announced that its newly chosen group of volunteers to track the Artemis II includes 4 amateur radio operators. Don Wilbanks, AE5DW, tells us who they are.
34 volunteers from around the world have been chosen by the U.S. Space Agency to track the Orion spacecraft and its crew of 4 astronauts during the scheduled Artemis II test flight. NASA has said that this mission, which includes a trip around the moon, plays a vital role in setting the stage for a return to exploration of the lunar surface. The mission is also viewed as paving the way for the first crewed Mars mission. 4 amateur radio operators are among the 34 observers chosen by NASA in a group that also includes universities, government agencies, and private companies. The Canadian Space Agency and the German Aerospace Center are among those chosen. Von Storch Engineering in the Netherlands and Intuitive Machines in Houston, Texas are among the commercial entities selected. Academic institutions include the University of Zurich's Physics Department in Switzerland and the University of New Brunswick in Canada. The 4 hams are Chris Swear, K1FSD of South Dakota, Dan Slater, AG6HF, and Loretta Smalls, AJ6HO, both of California, and Scott Tilley, VE7TIL of British Columbia, Canada. The hams will be using their radio equipment to track transmissions from the Orion over the course of its 10 days in space. This is Don Wilbanks, AE5DW.
Fans of the Ham Clock Shack accessory are still shaken by the death of its developer, and now they are working hard to preserve his legacy, as we hear from Kevin Trotman, N5PRE.
With last month's tragic death of ham clock developer Elwood Downey, WB0OEW, the clock is ticking, quite literally, on a way to salvage this popular shack accessory, so it remains useful beyond its scheduled sunset in June. Brian Wilkins, KO4AQF, the developer of an open-source alternative, has posted his in-work progress on the GitHub website in hopes of providing real-time ham clock data feeds from publicly available locations, such as PSK Reporter and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The final iteration of ham clock is version 4.22, with no further maintenance possible on its internet backend. News, propagation updates, DX, and other data will no longer be delivered to the device after it sunsets. Brian was not involved in the creation of the original ham clock, but said this replacement project, a free open-source Linux-based system, is an outgrowth outgrowth of, quote, my own motivation and passion, end quote. He told Newsline in an email that, quote, the goal is preservation, not reinvention, keeping ham clock working exactly as intended for years to come, end quote. To see the work that is underway, follow the link in the text version of this week's Newsline script at arnewsline.org. This is Kevin Trotman, N5PRE.
Hams in Brazil are marking the anniversary of the national organization that represents them with a slow scan TV event and a separate month-long activation of special anniversary call signs. We have those details from Jeremy Boot, G4NJH.
When the Liga de Amadores Brasileiros de Radioemissão, LABRE, the League of Brazilian Amateur Radio Transmitters, was created in 1934 to represent its national radio amateurs, it would be almost 3 decades before anyone would have the use of amateur radio satellites. Now, however, hams in Brazil have a choice of many such satellites, and to celebrate the 92nd anniversary of the League's founding, they've chosen the Russian CubeSat UMKA-1, or RS-40S, to transmit SSTV imagery between the 6th and the 9th of February. The transmissions are on 437.625 megahertz, and the SSTV mode is Robot 36, sent every 3 minutes. Any operator who receives the imagery will be eligible for a special certificate. Hams with a more terrestrial interest are being invited to chase 28 special anniversary call signs that are on the air from the 1st of February to the 1st of March. The call signs represent each region of Brazil, and according to a Facebook post, present, quote, a unique opportunity for fellowship, cultural and technical exchange, and friendship, values that have always been at the heart of LABRE, end quote. This is Jeremy Boot, G4NJH.
With the QSO they made via the Oscar III satellite in March of 1965, a ham in Switzerland and a ham in Germany changed the shape of satellite QSOs to come. It was a first for amateur radio, and one that AMSAT HB in Switzerland is again honoring with the HB9RG trophy. John Williams, VK4JJW, has those details.
There was not yet a global satellite community when Hans Rudolf Lauber, HB9RG, and Alphonse Haring, DL6EZA, made their pioneering satellite QSO in 1965. That moment gave rise to a new era for ham radio, and in the years that followed, as more satellites populated the skies, the international community developed a zest for working the birds. AMSAT HB's trophy, which bears Hans Rudolf Lauber's call sign, is an honor conferred for achieving DX via ham radio satellites between the 2nd and the 15th of March. The competition is timed to coincide with the original 2-day contact made on March the 10th, 1965. Only QSOs via low, medium, and highly elliptical Earth orbit satellites will be permitted, and on the final day, hams will be permitted to use a geostationary satellite for a single contact with HB9RG, the bonus station. For details and rules, follow the link in the text version of this week's Newsline script at arnewsline.org. This is John Williams, VK4JJW.
Like the ARRL's annual Field Day, Winter Field Day provides an opportunity for portable operation only in winter environments during the last weekend of January. For amateur radio operators in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, however, simulation changed to activation while participating in this year's event. Randy Sly, W4XJ, tells us more.
Eddie Mishevitz, KB3YRU, was with a group of fellow hams for Winter Field Day on Sunday, January 25th, when he was notified by the warning coordination meteorologist for the Pittsburgh Weather Forecast Office to activate Skywarn for winter storm reports. Eddie, who was a Skywarn coordinator and volunteer, told Newsline that stations from 35 counties across the region got on the air, averaging 150 snowfall and condition reports from each of the counties. Amateur participation came from Central Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, as well as the northern and northern panhandle of West Virginia. Of course, this is why drills like Winter Field Day exist. The activation went QRT on Monday evening, January 26th, after 15 continuous hours of being on the air. This is Randy Sly, W4XJ.
Time for you to identify your station. We are the Amateur Radio Newsline, heard on bulletin stations around the world, including the Caribbean Amateur Radio News Network on 7.139 megahertz at 1000 UTC Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday at 1600 UTC. Registration has opened for the annual Ham-Sci Workshop, which this year will be held in Connecticut and hosted by the ARRL on the campus of Central Connecticut State University. The dates are March 14th and 15th. The workshop theme is Discovering Science Through Ham Radio, and will showcase how Ham-Sci's cooperative relationships between researchers, ham radio operators, citizen scientists, and students have brought about notable advances in weather studies, propagation sensing, and ionospheric research. Visitors will have an opportunity to visit the Newington, Connecticut headquarters of the ARRL, where licensed hams will be able to get on the air from the Hiram P. Maxim Memorial Station W8VPV. Although the two-day event is designed for in-person attendance at the New Britain, Connecticut University campus, plans are in the works to provide opportunities for virtual attendance. Details will be announced close to the date of the workshop. Find registration information at the link in the text version of this week's newscast at arnewsline.org. One of the many amateur radio events happening around the time of International Women's Day in March will be near New York State's scenic Erie Canal. Andy Morrison, K9AWM, tells us what's being planned.
It's a YL POTA party, and this one on Saturday, March 7th, isn't just for licensed amateurs, but those who are interested in experiencing the beauty of Pineway Ponce Park in Spencerport, New York. The site along the Erie Canal is designated US 6532 within the POTA system. YLs will be spending the day at the cabin known as Owens Lodge within the park. The organizers, Angela, N3ARB, and Matt, K2EAG, have invited YLs of all ages to participate and either bring their own radios or share others' rigs. The start time is 9 a.m., and everyone will be permitted to stay until the park's 9 p.m. closing time. This is an independent event and not sponsored by the Parks on the Air organization. International Women's Day is observed this year on Sunday, March 8th. The YL POTA party is timed to coincide with International Women's Day, which provides an opportunity for YLs to celebrate women in amateur radio. If you are interested, send an email to Angela, N3ARB, and Matt, K2EAG, at brown@brownbuffalo.com. This is Andy Morrison, K9AWM.
The Young Ladies Radio League is looking to award scholarships to promising YLs who want to advance their education. Jack Parker, W8ISH, has the details.
For the next 2 months, the Young Ladies Radio League will be reviewing scholarship applications from qualified YLs who are pursuing advanced degrees, preferably in subjects relevant to communication or radio. The application period opened on the 1st of February and closes on the 1st of April. YLs holding a valid amateur radio licenses anywhere in the world are eligible for any of 3 scholarships. Preference is being given to YLs who are members of the YLRL. The Ethel Smith K4LMB Memorial Scholarship and the Mary Lou Brown NM7N Memorial Scholarship both provide $2,500 each toward a student's full-time pursuit of a bachelor's or graduate degree at any accredited university. Students who are enrolled in part-time studies can apply for the Martha Wessel K0EPE Memorial Scholarship. Those students must be involved in full-time work or have roles as family caregivers or stay-at-home parents. For details or an application form, visit the YLRL website at ylrl.net and search for scholarships. This is Jack Parker, W8ISH.
In the world of DX, Heli DD0VR is on the air as D4VR from Cape Verde throughout February. He will operate QRP with high-efficient antennas from Boa Vista, IOTA number AF086. on the 6th through the 11th of February, and again on the 19th through to the 21st. Listen for him operating from Sao Tiago, IOTA number AF005, on the 11th through the 18th of February. Michael, OE6MBG, is using the call sign 3B8-OE6MBG from Mauritius, IOTA number AF049, until the 23rd of February. Listen for him on 80 and 40 meters where he is using CW, SSB, and some FT8, FT4. A team of operators using the call sign 8R1WA will be active from Guyana from the 19th through to the 27th of February. The team includes Alex, IZ0EGA, Paulo, IZ0EVI, Diego, IZ0EWJ, and Luca, IZ6DSQ. They will operate SSB and FT8 on 160 through 6 meters. Phil, FK1TS, is on the air as C21TS from Nauru, IOTA number OC031, until sometime in July. He is operating mainly FT8, but may try some SSB. See the station's pages on QRZ.com for QSL information and other operating details. Just like amateur radio operators, Punxsutawney Phil, the famous American weather-predicting groundhog, needs the sun's cooperation to do his job every February. This year, as every year since the 1960s, hams in Pennsylvania were with him every step of the way. Jim Davis, W2JKD, ends our newscast with this tribute to the weathercasting rodent.
A shadow was cast over the scene on February 2nd as Punxsutawney Phil newly emerged from his burrow, looked down with sleepy eyes, and saw the dark outline of his likeness. By tradition, that signals 6 more weeks of winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. The Punxsutawney Area Amateur Radio Club, K3HWJ, who get on the air each year for a special event to mark this winter ritual, did what Phil could not. They were able to stay warm and comfy in their burrows. Judy Smith, KC3JAS, who operated from home on Monday, Groundhog Day, told Newsline that her husband reported temperatures, including wind chill, of minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's minus 23 centigrade. On the final day of the 3-day activation, he told the seasoned POTA operator that she needed to stay indoors. She told Newsline, and I quote, "I was disappointed to say the least," unquote. Phil's wintry prediction also disappointed many observers, including hams who were either snowbound or tired of the freezing cold. Phil was not winning a popularity contest anywhere. The event itself did not disappoint anyone, however. Judy said that she and the other 3 operators, Bill Meta, KA3MKY, Dale Wood, KC3NFD, and Mike Brennan, KC2EGI, found the bands amazing for some of the time. The club logged a total of 556 contacts, most of them on single sideband. For the groundhog, this was nothing to lose sleep over. With the event over, Phil reportedly went right back into hibernation. I'm Jim Davis, W2JKD.
Is 2026 the year your ham radio haiku will be chosen to appear on the Newsline website? It can't happen unless you write one and send it in to us. Visit our website at arnewsline.org, and as you compose your ode to your favorite on-the-air activity, we will help you use the correct number of syllables to make an authentic haiku. Submit your work and then sit back and wait to hear whether your inspired haiku will be highlighted on our website where everyone can read it. With thanks to Amateur Radio Daily, Angela, N3ARB, David Behar, K7DB, 425DX Bulletin, Hamsci, Judy Smith, KC3JAS, Matt, K2EAG, NASA, Northern Arizona DX Association, QRZ.com forums, shortwaveradio.de, space.com, 3Y0K website, Wireless Institute of Australia, Young Ladies Radio League, and you, our listeners. That's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline. We remind our listeners that Amateur Radio Newsline is an all-volunteer, non-profit organization that incurs expenses for its continued operation. If you wish to support us, please visit our website at arnewsline.org and know that we appreciate you all. We also remind our listeners that if you like our newscast, please leave us a 5-star rating wherever you subscribe to us. For now, with Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team worldwide, I'm Skeeter Nash, N5ASH in Jonesboro, Arkansas, saying 7-3. As always, we thank you for listening. We wish all our listeners the very best for the year ahead in 2026. Amateur Radio Newsline is copyright 2026. Amateur Radio Newsline retains ownership of its material even when retransmitted elsewhere. All rights are reserved.
This concludes our Monday evening transmission of Amateur Radio Newsline. Net to start in about 8 minutes.
Good evening, calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club Monday night VHF UHF net. My name is John and my call is W03X. However, for the purposes of this net, I'll be using the club call Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor.
W8VPV. Repeater. PL110.9.
This is an open directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. You do not have to be a club member. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmissions. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchanging of amateur-related ideas and information, to enhance net operating practices, and to keep members up to date about club happenings. This net meets here every Monday evening at 9:30 p.m. local time. 8:30 p.m. local time, preceded by Amateur Radio Newsline at 8:01. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from any officer or member who has an announcement of general interest to the club. Once that is complete, I'll take check-ins, call signs only, 5 at a time, confirming each call. And then I'll correspond with those 5 check-ins and ask for 5 more until the activity slows down, then I'll go 1 at a time. If you're a regular participant, I'll probably recognize you by call sign. If not, please give your call repeated phonetically, followed by your name and your location. When all check-ins have been worked, I will repeat the announcements and then give one last call for check-ins. We also operate an HF and 6-meter band exploration net at 9:30 p.m. after this net. Please join us if you have the privileges and equipment. This evening, that will be on 10 meters on 28.360 megahertz. Here are the announcements. The next regular meeting of the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club will be this Wednesday. That's February 11th. And it will be in person, it will be at the Pilgrim United Church, which has a listed address of 130 Broad Boulevard. But you get to the meeting by going to their parking lot, which is on 2nd Street, just south of Broad Boulevard. Then you enter the building where the entrance is just off the corner of the parking lot. We're asking members to bring one canned food item anything but they apparently have an overabundance of tomato soup, so don't bring tomato soup. Now the starting time is 7 p.m. now, not 7:30. It's 7 p.m. for both in person and on Zoom. If you can't attend in person but would like to participate, you can be an active participant by using Zoom. Go to our webpage, www.cfarc.org. On the right side of the page, scroll down to February 11th, and there you will see a link that will open the Zoom side of the meeting. We will be able to hear you, and you can hear us. So, and if you have your camera on, you can. You'll also show up on our end there at the in-person meeting. We have some sad news. In the last couple of weeks, we've had two amateur radio licensees go silent key. The latest was W8VPV, and before that was W8VPV. So that's a loss to our club here, and we send condolences to their families. The latest version of the Chattering Relay, our newsletter, came out yesterday, and the character on the front page, front cover, has icicles on them, and I think what's chattering is his teeth, not the Morse code relay. So that kind of matches the weather. So take a look at that, and you'll see there's some funny pictures in there of me and at the Struthers Hamfest. There was a young fella going around with a cartload of bags of peanuts and Texas Roadhouse peanuts, and so he was passing them out to the people, and so I had some, and there's a picture of Frank and Anthony with their bags of peanuts also. So take a look in that newsletter. You'll see all that fun activities that were going on at that Hamfest and elsewhere. Okay, that's all that I have in the way of announcements at this time. So this is WO3X, name here is John, asking for check-ins for the Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor net and announcements from officers or members at this time.
W8ECT.
W8ECT, go ahead, Frank.
Evening, John, everyone out there. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the meeting. This coming Wednesday, we're going to have our club meeting in the church, as John described it earlier. We're also going to be having a program on antennas for new hams and their HTs. We have a lot of new hams in the area. Hopefully many of them are listening. A number of them have joined the club. They bought their HT, and maybe they're having trouble getting into the repeaters. They're real scratchy. They can barely communicate with somebody a mile away. A large part of that is your rubber ducky antenna. This program is going to talk about 4 or 5 other antennas that you can build for literally pennies. And if you're interested in one, we're going to do a window line J-pole at the clubhouse on the fourth Wednesday of the month as a build project. So definitely attend the meeting there. We'll have a financial update. We'll be talking about the Hamfest. We'll be talking about Field Day. And we'll be asking you what you want to do. We're going to be doing some surveys. That's all I got, John. Hand it back to you. Please check me in. W8VPV here.
Okay, Frank, I have you checked in. And, okay, twin lead J-pole there at... let's see, what would that date be? 25th of February at the clubhouse. Thanks. Okay, are there any other officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club? Please call now.
Evening, John.
WBAYYS, go ahead.
Evening, John. Everybody on the net there this evening. It's WBAYYS. Looking forward to the meeting there on Wednesday. I'd like to remind everybody that the time of year has come around when the recycling over at Kent State is taking place. So if you have an old computer that's taken a dive on you, tablet, laptop, printer, flat screen TVs, anything like that, bring them to the next two meetings, and I'll take them over to Kent State and get them recycled properly rather than have them end up in a landfill someplace. So bring them to the next two meetings, and I'll get that taken care of. Let me take a break. Okay, and the Summit County Aries will be meeting at the church beginning on March 18th. That is a Wednesday at 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. New meeting place and new time. The Red Cross is starting to shut off their after-hours activities there, so we were looking for a new place. So March 18th, the Aries will be meeting there at the Pilgrim United Church of Christ. So if you're interested in seeing if there's a few other facets of amateur radio besides Field Day and contesting, come on out and see us and see what the Aries group's all about. John, I'm in the queue here for the DMR net, so I'll be listening out. Say good evening, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. It's WBAYYS.
Okay, Greg, very good. Yeah, and let's see. As you said on the other net there, that we meet at Rockney's there before the meeting out there in Akron for a light meal there. So I'm making plans to join you for that light meal. So I'll be there on the 17th there. February 17th, and then I guess we won't have such a thing there for the other location. So that's how that goes. But that's okay. So yeah, thanks for getting that meeting moved to a location that we're familiar with. Okay, yeah, and on Frank's fourth Monday, that would be February 25th for the twin lead J-pole session there. So if anybody needs an antenna for their HT, that would be the time and place to learn how to make one.
W8EZT. John, you did say Wednesday, right? It's the fourth Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, fourth Wednesday, February 25th.
Very good. W8EZT, back to net.
Yeah, and the Aries will be the third Wednesday of March. And that will be at 6 o'clock. That's the Aries meeting. Okay, are there any other officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club?
Alpha Charlie 8 X-ray Oscar.
AC8XO, go ahead, Vince.
Well, the year's out and time to think about newsletter articles for the March issue. It's a short month, so you don't have as much time, but the deadline, as always, is the end of the month, so you have until the end of February to get your stuff together. Other than that, that's all I have, John. AC8XO, back to net.
Okay, Vince, very good. Yeah, it's a shorter month, so that's almost 10% shorter, so very good. Thanks for that reminder. Okay, are there any other officers or members who have an item of special interest to the club? Please call now. Okay, not hearing any. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor with John W8VPV at the mic, asking for check-ins. I'll take 5 at a time and confirming each one at a time, and then go back to the top one and work our way down through the 5 there. Please call now.
KE8KVI, in and out.
KE8KVI, I have you in and out, Ron. Thanks for checking in. 7-3, and have a good evening. Another check-in, please.
November 8, November Hotel, Mark and Akron, in and out.
November 8, November Hotel, I have you also in and out. Thanks for checking in. 73, have a good evening. Another check-in, please.
KPU. K. Scott, over by Summit Lake.
Okay, I got KAPU, Larry, and then who was that at Summit Lake?
KE8 RFK, Scott.
KE8 RFK, Scott, okay. I have you on the list. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Bravo.
KF8 EPB, Brian, I have you on the list. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Mark.
KC8 NOV, I have you on the list. Let's see. And, okay, we have enough here, so let's go back up to K8PU. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey, John. Everybody on the net. Well, sad to hear about our silent keys, of course. And Dave I've known a long time. So sad to see him go. And aside from that, warming up. Glad we can next few days be able to get out and be a little more comfortable, and some of this stuff might start to go away, so that'll be welcome. And to there, John, don't know much else I can say. Got a little thing going on the computer here, so I'm going to get back to it. I'll catch you over, I think it's 10 meters this week at 9:30, and so everybody keep warm, enjoy the weather. Back to you, W8VPV, KPU.
Okay, Larry, it's 10 meters, 28.360 megahertz at 9:30 p.m., upper sideband. Okay, and hope to see you at the meeting. Okay, let's see, so next is KE8 RFK. Scott, go ahead.
Hey guys, I just thought I'd check in. Usually when I try to get on and catch the net, it's at the butt end of it, so I just sit back and listen. I just got lucky today, I guess. Yeah, enjoying the heat wave today. It sort of felt good outside with the whopping. I think I had 31 over here by my house. But yeah, I can't wait till it gets warm out. Somebody gifted me a 10-meter radio, an Antron 99. I just got to figure out how I'm going to mount it, because you don't have no mounting bracket or nothing. It's just a straight pole, so I got to figure what kind of mount I'd have to use for it. Other than that, I'll just sit back, wait for the weather to clear so I can get out here and play antennas and see if I can get out better.
Yeah, okay, Scott. We have this band exploration net at 9:30 every month. The second Monday at 9:30 is 10 meters. The first Monday is 6 meters, and the third Monday is 40 meters, and the fourth Monday is 80 meters. So let's see, and I'm always the net control for those first 2 Mondays. So I'll look you up on QRZ. You might not be very far away. I might be able to hear you okay on 10 meters. So with any kind of antenna there. So very good. Hope you get that antenna up. So thanks for checking in, 73, and have a good evening. So next is Brian, KF8EPB. Go ahead, Brian.
Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. This is Kilo at Foxtrot 8 Echo Papa Bravo. Good evening, John, everyone on the net. Hope everyone's staying warm. Don't have much for the net tonight other than I saw on the weather it's supposed to be up near 50 tomorrow. Might have to break out some shorts. I hope to hear everyone on 10 meters later, and with that I'll hand it back to the net. This is KF8EPB.
Okay, Brian, very good. Yeah, I don't know. There's still going to be air blowing across that cold snow, so maybe up above the ground some it'll be warmer, but probably not much warmer at the ground level. So thanks for checking in, and maybe we'll hear you on 10 meters this evening. Okay, next is Marty, KC8 NOV. Go ahead, Marty.
KC8 NOV, good everyone on the net. Just wanted to jump in here and make a couple announcements for the Skywarn team. National Severe Weather Week for Ohio is going to be March 15th to the 21st, with the statewide tornado drill being on March 18th at 9:50 a.m. And we'll hold a check-in net on the 146.64 machine during that time. Also, Skywarn training, in-person Skywarn training is back from the NWS, and the Summit County training session is going to be April 6th at 6 p.m. at the Summit County Health Department at 1867 West Market Street there on the west side of Akron. And you can pre-register at sumsky.org or at nws.gov/Cleveland/Skywarn, and you can pre-register there. Thanks, John, KC8NOV.
Okay, Marty, very good. Let's see, so that'll be March 18th to the 21st on a 146.64 megahertz repeater. It'll be an exercise. And then April 16th is Skywarn training. So 1867 West Market Street. So very good. Thanks for that information. And so have a good evening there, Marty. And we'll 7-3, and so we'll go to the next check-in. No, we're asking for more check-ins. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor asking for check-ins.
HMS.
K8HMS. Go ahead, Steve.
John, W8VPV in the net, K8HMS. Yeah, just wanted to jump in, give you one for the numbers, and say hi to everybody. Just been off the air, kind of hibernating with all this cold weather, but hope to get up and about a little more now if it warms up. So hope everybody's doing okay, and hope to see you all at one of the meetings. W8VPV, K8HMS.
Yeah, okay, Steve. repeater are you on? VHF or UHF?
I'm on the 2-meter repeater.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're coming in okay there. So thanks for checking in, 73, and we have a meeting this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. The meeting started at 7 o'clock now instead of 7:30. So maybe we'll see you there. Okay, thanks for checking in, and maybe we'll hear you on 10 meters there, 28360, upper sideband at 9:30. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo. Go ahead. We'll go one at a time now.
Okay. Yeah, everything's good. This is Larry over here in North Royalton, just paying attention here a little bit. Got nothing to say. Add 8 RKE back to net.
Okay, thanks for checking in. You have a good signal into the repeater there, so thanks. 7-3, and have a good evening. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Alpha, KF8, DTA, Jeff, New Franklin.
KF8 DTA, go ahead, Jeff.
Well, I just hopped out of the shower and was hoping I didn't miss the net. So, yeah, just wanted to check in, give you one for the numbers, and tell you I'm listening. What band is Exploration on tonight? KF8 DTA, back to control.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. Yes, on 10 meters, 28.360 megahertz, upper sideband. So, let's see, I can turn my horizontal antenna beam toward you, but I might hear you on the other antenna, which isn't very good, but that's what I have for now for 10 meters vertical. So hope to hear you there. That's 28.360 megahertz, 930. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins.
This is KE8ULC, Kurt.
KE8ULC, go ahead, Kurt.
Repeater.
Sorry I missed you all last night on the 6-meter net. I was over working on my daughter's house. She has a lot of 2-prong outlets with no ground. So I'm making it safe for them. I put a number of GFCIs in, helping them out there a little bit. So maybe next Sunday I'll be able to make it. Back to you there, John, at W8VPV. This is KE8ULC.
Yeah, this house here, it was built just a few years after the clubhouse was built, but it has the same story. So over the years, I've been adding ground wires to some of the receptacles. Fortunately, in the kitchen, those are all newer receptacles. We've been here 22 years now, but they were already in, and they all have a ground, and so that's good there. The bathroom has no receptacles, so but there is one outside the bathroom, and I ran a ground wire for that. So it's the 2-wire plus a ground is what I ran for that. So that's in good shape there. So yeah. So good luck with those receptacles. And let's see, Brian, KFAG will be the net control on Sunday evening there. So maybe we'll hear you then. So we'll clear with KE8ULC, and this is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor with John W3X at the mic asking for check-ins.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo KE8TQR.
KE8TQR, go ahead, Keith.
Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor, this is KE8TQR. Good evening, John. Thanks for taking my check-in. And good evening to everyone else here on the net. It's good to be with everybody tonight. You got a pretty good crowd tonight, John. Good to hear everybody. Yeah, had a nice day here. The wife and I did venture out. It was sunny, so we decided to do some grocery shopping, a couple places we like to go. Picked up a few things in each one. So back here to the house, I did some radio here a little bit ago. Fixed me some leftovers from the refrigerator. Got to keep that cleaned out, which is I'm good at that. I am, as the wife. And I'm down here in the shack playing some radio. Just want to wish everyone a great Monday night. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone has a great week and are looking forward to the sunny days we got coming up and the warmer weather. Yes, I know it's only in the 40s and maybe close to 50, but it's better than zero. So hope everyone gets time to spend some time outside. With that, I'll send it back over to you, John. Thanks for running the net tonight, and look for me over on 10 meters. I should be there. This is KE8TQR saying 7-3, and God bless.
Okay, Keith, thanks. And yeah, our meeting is this coming Wednesday, so at the usual place there, so maybe we'll see you there. Thanks for checking in, and I'll listen for you on 10 meters. Okay, this is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor asking for check-ins. Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor asking for check-ins. Okay, not hearing any. I'll repeat the announcements. In the last few weeks, we've had a couple of silent keys occur, and so the latest one was W8VPV, and the other one was W8HFY. So we wish to send our condolences to their families. This coming Wednesday, that's February 11th, is the next meeting of the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club. The starting time is 7 p.m., not 7:30 anymore. It's 7 p.m., and it will be at the same place, which is the Pilgrim United Church of Christ in Cuyahoga Falls, which has a listed address of 130 Broad Boulevard, but you get to the meeting by going to their parking lot, which is on 2nd Street, just south of Broad Boulevard, and then enter the building where the entrance is just off the corner of the parking lot. We're asking our members to bring one canned food item, anything except tomato soup. So apparently they have an overabundance of tomato soup. Let's see, so again, it's 7 p.m., not 7:30. And if you can't attend in person, you can still be an active participant by going to our webpage, www.cfarc.org, and on that front page there, on the right side, scroll down to February 11th, and there you will see the link for the Zoom side of the meeting. You can hear us, and we'll be able to hear you, and if you have your camera on, we'll be able to see you too. And then 2 weeks after that, at the clubhouse, that will be February 25th, there's going to be As Frank mentioned, a lot of HTs, the antennas don't work very well, and so with a better antenna, the HT will perform a lot better, and you'll be able to be heard, and also you'll be able to hear signals better. And so the plan is to for new hams that got a new HT that has a little antenna on it, there will be a twin lead J-pole activity there at the clubhouse. That will be February 25th at the clubhouse. And so look for a message about the time on that, and so that you can go there and make yourself a J-pole antenna for your HT. The newsletter editor mentioned that this is a short month, so don't forget to send your articles in before the end of the month. So you send them to newslettereditor@cfarc.org, where newsletter editor is one word. There was an announcement this evening by Marty, KC8NOV, about severe weather week, and it is March 18th to March 21st. So it's like an exercise there to practice for a Skywarn activity. And so that will be on the 146.64 megahertz repeater. So get on that March 18th to the 21st for the severe weather activity practice. And then Marty also mentioned that on April 6th is Skywarn training at 1867 West Market Street. So that will be a lot handier than where they had it in downtown Akron one year there. So again, that's April 6th at 1867 West Market Street. Go to the National Weather Service site to sign up for that. That's all that I have in the way of announcements at this time. So this is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor with John W8VPV. Last call for check-ins. Okay, not hearing any, and preparing to close this net, I would like to thank all of you who took the time to join us and check in tonight. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been John, and my call is W8VPV, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will close the net with 15 check-ins, counting myself, and return the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor, closing the net at 9:07 p.m. local time. 7-3, and I'll see you on 28360 at 9:30.